lot of people like me believe that Lil Durk sacrificed King Von. Now you're probably thinking, why would Lil Durk do this? He would do this for many reasons. FBG Duck, Chicago rapper who died August 4th of 2020, told us before he died on what he knew about King Von.
You a sacrifice. He sent you to get bodies. Basically, he just signed you over to the Illuminati. Wanna see a dead body?
Even though FBG Duck, whose real name is Cartland Weekly, didn't get along with King Von and his crew, he kept it 100 with Von. So basically, FBG Duck told Von that he messed up and that he signed himself over to the Illuminati as a sacrifice. Now this is about to get interesting. Von discovered what Duck was saying in the song as truth and spoke about it in a verse before he was shot and killed. Back in February of 2019, it was reported that Lil Durk and King Von were involved in an incident where they shot and robbed someone. Durk is seen on camera firing shots from a car, and to this day, the case isn't closed. As crazy as this is about to sound, Lil Durk needed King Von gone. If not, Lil Durk would have went to prison for the crime he and King Von allegedly committed. But now that King Von is gone, it's safe for Lil Durk to snitch without losing his hood pass.
Man, this nigga dangerous now. He might end up taking me out.
So King Von signed to Lil Durk's label in July of 2020, just 1 month before Lil Durk was featured on Laugh Now Cry Later by Drake. Durk had a short verse on this song, but I noticed something a little off.
Surround Drake, round Drakes. Even though I got a case, I'ma do what it takes.
Lil Durk says, even though I got a case, I'ma do what it takes. He'll do anything to beat his case. Lil Durk was nowhere near as big as he is now before that Drake feature. He had to make a sacrifice to get on a song with Drake. Just like Pooh Shiesty, he had to make a sacrifice. Pooh Shiesty got a feature from Lil Durk. The song Back in Blood blew up. Just 2 weeks later after the release of Back in Blood, Pooh Shiesty's blood brother randomly dies.
In very unfortunate news, just when things had been going great for Memphis rapper Pooh Shiesty, tragedy struck as his brother passed away. Shiesty's brother, who is also known as T to P, had passed away in the hospital. He was shot.
This song dropped the same day of Von's passing, almost like Durk mom was gonna die that day.
He was dissing on my cousin, now his ass all in that wood, huh?
You know Von, I'm known to go in. Niggas supposed to be wearing sew-ins. I got out for fab up round. Better bitch won't cheat on me again. I get out my body, I got bodies. This is a hobby, nigga. I get out that pill, I'm gon' score and Shaq can't stop me, nigga. Yo, main bitch, I probably hit her. And yo, homie sister. Even though that's folks' cuz, man, fuck little miss.
It's crazy how this music industry works. All these talented young artists dying over others wanting more money, power, and fame. Now we're gonna get into this song by King Von directed towards Lil Durk.
I even asked him, was it true? He told me, nah, lil' bro. Bitch, what you lying for? You had me crying, bro. Could've did that time, ho.
Von says, you could've done that time, bro. So he's basically claiming Durk to be a snitch, since everybody likes to think he's talking about Big Mike. Big Mike was also a Chicago resident, and he's also the same man who a lot of people believe snitched on King Von back in 2014. But if he's facing 30 years in prison, it couldn't have been him that snitched, so that means the man is still free.
All these bills came from the cartel. They say I got mail, damn. Who got nailed?
They say I got mail, damn. Who got nailed?
So King Von was shot and killed November 6, 2020. The alleged suspect, Lil Tim, who allegedly shot him outside the hookah lounge in Atlanta, Georgia, was released on a $100,000 bond and he was untouched.
The rapper and Bennett listened to the evidence against them in court. Police told the judge later that night the victim, Banks, Bennett, and others went to a nightclub, a gas station.
He said his chain was snatched off his neck, and he had $30,000 stolen from him, and they stole the vehicle he was driving.
Police say Banks was seen on tape shooting a gun.
You see Mr. Banks armed, firing several shots at the victim, towards the victim.
Their friendship wasn't the best at this point, but it got worse after Lil Durk did this.
Rapper Lil Durk is now in police custody here in Atlanta.
He faces several felony charges in connection to a shooting at the Varsity. The rapper, whose real name is Durk Banks, turned himself in at the Fulton County Jail earlier tonight. Police say he shot a man outside the Midtown Atlanta restaurant back in February.
So Lil Durk turned himself in May 30th, 2019. Lil Durk was then released on a $250,000 bond just 20 days later. King Von knew Durk was talking, so he dropped this song just weeks later.
Bitch, I would've bonded you out. We would've figured it out. You took the easiest route.
It was always a rumor that King Von killed Lil Durk's cousin, Lil Mister.
Bitch,
Shit got real, and I got locked up in that gym, but I ain't tell. And my homie think I killed this cousin, well, oh well.
This woman is the mother of the Chicago rapper FBG Duck. This is what she had to say after the passing of King Von.
You sacrificed Von. Dirk been said, and now you want to act like you so Von crazy. Everybody that be around your whole ass died. Shano, Nunu, who else? Von, who else? Blood Money. Everybody you put on died, dude. What is to you?